Legend of Zelda movie, my friends! I cannot believe this. This is big. I mean, Shigeru Miyamoto finally answered my prayers. I can finally stop getting onto my knees every night and praying to Shigeru that he creates the Legend of Zelda movie, because he finally did it! I can't believe this is happening.
Say what?
I don't know what took Shigeru Miyamoto so long. I don't know if it was this recent Mario movie that gave him the kick in the pants to actually get to work on making a Zelda movie. But he did send out a tweet saying that he's been working on many years making a Zelda movie with, hang on a second, I wrote the name down. It's a very weird name. He's been working with, Avi Arad. I have no idea who that is, but apparently he worked on movies like Venom and Uncharted, and Venom was amazing. I heard, like, mixed reviews of Uncharted. Some people hated it, some didn't. I know I got a friend who absolutely thought it was trash. But it's gonna be exciting that Shigeru Miyamoto and Avi Arad are gonna be making this movie. Now, just because this movie is finally getting out, I'm getting my dream movie. Like, I like to write scripts, and I've been trying to make one about the Legend of Zelda, different things that are going on, but I always end up getting stuck on, like, the second page, because there's so much lore and everything to The Legend of Zelda. And we're finally getting the movie. And even though we're getting it, it being live action does rain a couple concerns for me, honestly. From my experience, live action video game movies never really meet criteria that people are looking for. I mean, there was the live-action Mario Brothers movie, which I guess was a complete failure. And sometimes they just get mixed reviews. Like, Uncharted got mixed reviews. We also got game movies like Silent Hill with Sean Bean. I thought that one was awesome. But apparently it got mixed reviews. And the second one, people just hated. Apparently that one was trash. But then we got game movies like the Resident Evil, and I saw the first one that came out in like 2002. Honestly, I thought that one was trash, but all of those in the series, I think there's like 5 of them now, 5 live action Resident Evil games. Apparently they all got mixed reviews. I mean, there were cool scenes like the laser hallway that split all the people in the first movie, but yeah, it wasn't that great movie in my opinion. Just wasn't too good. However, I hope Legend of Zelda is different. Not only is Avi Arad gonna be producing this movie, and Shigeru Miyamoto is going to be working really closely with the writers, the movie's going to be written by the man who wrote the Jurassic World movie, which I loved. I love Jurassic World so much better than Jurassic Park, in my opinion. But he also wrote Fallen Kingdom, the sequel, which, in my opinion, not that great. But he didn't come back for Dominion, so he might have realized that Fallen Kingdom was not the greatest movie, that's why he didn't come back. But I hope he does a great job with Zelda. If he's a fan of the games, I know he'll do a great job. Plus, Miyamoto's going to be working closely with them, so it's going to turn out great. Casting itself can be a trick. Like for Ganondorf, I see one great person being Ganondorf, and that is Idris Elba. I mean, he was the voice of Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. He has that deep, booming voice. Like, he was a great villain in Star Trek Beyond, that third movie. I thought he did a great job in it. Plus, once you get him in, like, all the makeup, the green makeup, the red hair, the jewelry that Ganondorf has, I think he's gonna look really cool. For Princess Zelda, That is gonna be really tricky. Honestly, they already have someone in mind. Her name is Hunter Schafer. She was like in a new Hunger Games movie that came out. And she honestly, she looks like Princess Zelda. If there was anyone that looked elf highly like, it is Hunter Schafer. Plus, when she was asked about it, she did say that it would be cool to play Princess Zelda because she loved the games. So, it'd be cool to see her as Zelda. Also, there are two other people that I think would do a great job. One would be Anna Kendrick. I haven't seen her in anything recently. The last thing I saw her in was Into the Woods. But I think she would make a good Princess Zelda. I mean, she's brunette, and Zelda was a brunette in Twilight Princess. And the other person would be Jennifer Lawrence. That's from my dad. Like, I'm not sure she would be a great Zelda, but my dad does think she would be a good one. But we're gonna see casting choices. Hopefully it's someone good. Link is gonna be the hardest one to cast though, because Link doesn't talk. I mean, in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, both of those games, you got Zelda talking, and Tears of the Kingdom, you got Ganondorf talking. So, you know, they have an idea of what they should be looking for, what a person's personality and voice should sound like. But with Link, he's not a mute character. He's silent. Like, we know he can talk to characters. But he just doesn't talk in cutscenes. So there's a lot of speculation about Tom Holland being highly favored for this. And if they go with Tom Holland, I'm not gonna see this movie.
Say what?
It's not that I have anything against Tom Holland. He seems like a great guy in interviews. I just think his acting is like mediocre. Like, I heard that he ruined Nate in Uncharted. He himself said it was a mistake to do that movie. And other movies I've seen him in, it's just like, he ruined Spider-Man for me. I did not like him as a Spider-Man at all. His personality just does not fit Link. Like, I wish they would just get rid of that idea for Tom Holland, because he does not fit the idea of Link at all. Definitely choose someone else. Please, Miyamoto, if you have a hand in casting, please don't choose Tom Holland. Another name that's going around is Justice Smith. Personally, I don't see Justice Smith at all playing Link. I mean, like, he did do an okay job with the human in Detective Pikachu as the main character. And, with the role he had in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I don't think he could pull off a Link. Especially with this horrible scene he had right here. Unfortunately, the writer of Fallen Kingdom knows him because he was part of the casting for him, so they know each other well, so Justice Smith there's a chance that he would be pretty big considered for the role of Link, but please, just don't. I don't see that happening at all. The third choice we have is Jacob Tremblay. He is definitely the youngest choice. I mean, he's 17 years old, which makes sense. I mean, like Link in Twilight Princess, he's 17. Ocarina, he's 16. But if you go to the timeline of like Breath of the Wild, he's 117. And in Tears of the Kingdom, he's 125. So, yeah, he may be young in age, which is good for a Link's age for the film. But his breakout role was in Smurfs 2. He also was the main character in movies like Wander and Before I Wake, which I loved. Like, the movie poster for Before I Wake looks terrifying, but it's actually a really good movie. Plus it has music from Danny Elfman, which he did music for things like The Simpsons and all the music for Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, Before I Wake was a good watch. If you're looking for a good movie that's not a horror, more like a just a good storyline to it that'll keep you entertained, definitely check out Before I Wake. But do I see this kid as Link? No, he's too young. I just don't see him as Link. He needs more experience is what I'm saying. This leads me to where they're gonna film. Like, I hope they don't all do it in front of a green screen. I hope it's gonna be like Lord of the Rings. Like, obviously places like filming inside Mordor and Moria were green screen. But, like, 4 years ago I went with my family to New Zealand. And we went to a place called Akaroa. And I could totally see, like, the lake in Akaroa being used as Lake Hylia. I can see a lot of places in New Zealand being used to make Hyrule. Like, we went to Matamata, where they have the set of Hobbiton, where you can, like, go to the Green Dragon, get yourself a beer, or explore the Hobbit holes. And we took a bus tour, and you know the scene where it's like get off the road with the hobbits and the ring wraith? They could use that for the Lost Woods. So I think New Zealand would be a perfect choice in filming locations. Perfect green screen work, perfect real life work. I think it'd be perfect for Zelda. That's my opinion though. Lastly, I wonder what the storyline is gonna be. Like, I don't think they could do Ocarina of Time. I think that would turn more into like a Back to the Future kind of thing. Twilight Princess would be really cool to see a live action, something along Twilight Princess. If we had Midna, that'd be awesome. Personally, I think Wind Waker could be a movie in itself. I mean, Princess Zelda herself could be kidnapped, and it could show Link living on the island and then just sailing after her. Then he meets the pirates, and they could do a cool job with the Temple of Time when everything is black and white. Make a movie set on that. Dragonair's Island would be really cool too. Like Lava Golem, Goma could be the Balrog, like a Balrog type thing. Plus he got a dragon. It'd be really cool to be a live action Wind Waker type thing, but it's cool to see where they're gonna go with the whole story-wise and filming. The entire thing is gonna be interesting. So, how excited am I that we're finally gonna be getting a Zelda movie? It's probably not gonna come out till like late 2024, early 2025, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited already. I can't wait to hear more news of it, depending on casting, everything like that. It's gonna be so cool. Anyway, that is the end of the video. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, leave down in the comments who you think would be the best casting choices for Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.